Muarij, welcome to #Woman Your Power. Thank you so much for your time and honoring us with your presence in this power session. I'm going to jump straight into question one and ask you, what do you perceive power to be as a woman?
Well, for me, power as a woman is resiliently knowing your worth.
That is goosebumpy in terms of power. I think we underestimate just how important it is to know your inner worth, and that's something that we talk about all the time. To say, and it's a journey, right? It's also a journey. You might not know your worth yesterday, but to get there is a journey, and it's a beautiful thing. So that brings me to question two, which is, how have you realized that power of self-worth in your own life?
Well, to be fairly honest, I come from a family which has a sort of primitive mindset. I am the first individual to actually go to a university in my family. I'm the first woman in my family to work. I am the first entrepreneur in my family. Every time I was told to leave everything behind because I'm a girl and go marry off, I told them, no, I'm worth more than that. I'm a success story this world needs to hear. I constantly fought with every single thing that came in front of me, whether it was my family, whether it was society. I constantly told them that no, despite of all these stereotypes associated with the idea of women, I'm going to prove everything wrong. And today I sit here, I am a successful woman. So that is how I realized what I'm worth.
And we are so proud of you. We are so proud of the courage you've taken to step out, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing to go against your family, especially because, at the end of the day, we love them and we respect them. But you had to step out into who you knew you were internally, and we applaud you for that. That brings me now to our last question for the day, which is, how are you able to share that realized power of self-worth with the rest of the world?
Well, honestly, I chose a profession in which it's all about human. I'm a human resource professional. I am a career and mindset coach. I am a motivational speaker. So what I try and do is that I surround myself with people and people with myself. And I constantly tell them that realize what you're worth. I constantly tell women that speaking about themselves, speaking about taboo topics, or speaking about harassment or anything that they come across is not, not a weakness. It's rather their strength. So I am always talking up to people and telling them to step away from something that they are not worth, or embrace and absorb something that they are worth. Inspire themselves to, keep on living the life they want. So it's not only what I practice, it's basically I also preach what I practice. So that is how I'm making sure that everyone around me lives, by my purpose, by my definition of poverty. So that is powerful.
That is powerful. That is power in its essence, is you are helping other people to live in the same power that you've realized for your own life, and sharing that only can have a ripple effect. And I mean, thank you so much for sharing your personal story with us today. I have no doubt that it's going to resonate with so many other women who are watching it today, trying to figure out how do they step into their own worth. And I think you've started the conversation, and I think we're going to have a lot of brave women coming out finally and saying, I heard this young woman talk about how she defied the odds and she did it. And I think that's what your story means, and that's power in itself.
And I honestly want every woman to come out and, step up for themselves, step up for what they're worth. Because you are the only person who can fight for yourself. Never wait for another person to become a hero of your life. Become one yourself. There's no gender associated with becoming a hero. Thank you so much for having me and giving me an opportunity to speak.
And on that note, the last thing I can possibly say to you is, woman, you are power.
Thank you so much. So are you.